Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back for show number 2. The Future Games Show, of which we know we're getting one very interesting announcement, and I'll talk about that here shortly. Let me just set up the Twitch stream. Future Game Show. Woot woot. Owlcat? Question mark? The show starts in 10 minutes. So as always, I like to start up the stream a little bit before, make sure I get everything set up, chat with you guys a little bit. Looks like we don't have a category. Oh, it is Future Games Show. Crap, what did I title my stream? Oh man, games, not game. Hold on. There we go. You guys enjoying that epic music? Future Games Show. There we go. Hey Valhalla, hey Merity, Anthony, Nicholas, Cooper, Wise, Dusty, Chad, Shadow, Anonymous, Belbaz, Epic Chaos, Wise Crack. You have a crack that's wise? There's no category on Twitch for the Future Game Show, so I guess we're just doing no category? I don't know. I don't know how that works, whatever. We're just gonna save it just like it is. Future Game Show. Oh, nice. They got a little something for us to watch here. Good stuff. I like my music better. All right, I got the Twitch up and running. Not a single person in the Twitch chat. I'm falling off, man. My career as a content creator isn't going to make it long. Hey, Vargan, good evening. Thanks for the long time channel support, Vargan. You got that teal goldish wolf. But I remember Vargan from probably 5 years ago, hanging out in the chats, pre-Baldur's Gate 3 release. Anthony says, I just got my first gaming PC so far, hard going from Xbox controller to mouse and keyboard. Yeah, it is. I went through that transition too, Anthony. You'll get used to it. You'll fall in love with the mouse and keyboard. With that said, whenever you play like action RPGs, like Souls games or something like that, or even like the Elder Scrolls, I do mouse and keyboard for Elder Scrolls, but I go back to controller for a lot of my action RPGs. But congratulations, welcome to the master race, PC gaming. It can be amazing. It can also be a pain in the ass because you got to deal with graphics drivers and viruses and all that stuff. But my PC gaming life has been more enjoyable than my console gaming life for sure. All right, 9 minutes until it starts here. Let's go ahead and mute this music and see what IGN's playing. I don't know where else to watch it besides on IGN's channel. I didn't see any other streams. I did actually bring up, so yesterday at the Summer Games Show, let's see, Chronicles Medieval. This is one of them that I was kind of interested in. I thought I'd play the trailer again. We didn't really get like any actual RPG announcements yesterday at the Summer Game Fest, which was unfortunate. A lot of like Souls-like action RPGs, so some RPGs, but when it comes to like actual like RPGs with in-depth mechanics, you know, like The Witcher, Baldur's Gate, stuff like that, there really wasn't anything. But this game, this game caught my eye. I don't really understand. Like, I feel like it's going to be like Mount & Blade, and I've always been wanting to try Mount & Blade, but I never actually gave it a try. Maybe this will be like my introduction to like the RTS mixed with action RPG genre.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
I never started the Twitch stream up. No wonder why nobody's hanging out there.
I I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some
Love the
paths,
music in this trailer.
once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story.
Like, obviously there's nothing they're not showing a lot of gameplay here, and this isn't even like necessarily impressive, like this part of the gameplay, but the way that they did it is really well done. It got me pumped up. I guess it's the music and the overall trailer.
Go write your own.
Just looks cool. And I signed up for like the content creator club and all that stuff if they accept me, so I might be getting like, you know, early access to test builds and stuff like that. So probably talk about it on the channel a little bit. All right, we have 4 minutes until the show starts. Let's go ahead and go back to IGN. Let me see if I can find anything on Owlcat's new CRPG. I was a little bit behind. Oh, this is actually Slandered's video. You know what? We got a couple minutes. We could listen to Slandered talk about it for a second.
Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. A couple of days ago, we reviewed Owlcat's AMA, and I mentioned that they had shared a detail with me regarding their next new game. Well, in this video, I want to talk about it. Owlcat has confirmed that their massive game that's going to be an Unreal Engine 5, fully voice acted, fully cinematic, will be sci-fi.
Fully voice acted, fully cinematic. So this is Owlcat, you know, taking their CRPGs to the next level, which is what Larian did with Baldur's Gate 3. And I love to see Owlcat doing that. So I think we're going to get some information on that today during the Future Game Show. So at the very least, there's going to be one announcement that should be exciting for all of us RPG fans.
Now, I know that's going to be unfortunate information for some of you because you are hoping for Warhammer Fantasy or some other non-sci-fi game, but for those of us who love that genre, this is really, really exciting stuff. Some people on Reddit were actually able to deduce this beforehand because Owlcat had put up some advertisements for job roles specifically in the sci-fi genre. But this is the first time that I've heard them officially confirm they're going to be diving into sci-fi. I think it's absolutely exciting. Many of you already know Mass Effect is my personal favorite video game series of all time. Really, really excited about Mass Effect 5. We're in kind of an interesting state right now because Owlcat actually said they're going to be ready to talk about their next game in a few months, not in a year or 2 years. And Mass Effect...
So this was, he obviously did this video like a month or two ago, so we're at that few months now, so that should be tonight.
5 should certainly be talked about next year, so it's possible that Owlcat is going to be ready to drop their sci-fi epic right around the time Mass Effect 5 is occurring. And on top of that, even though it's several years out, there's definitely a lot of people who believe Larian's next game is also going to be sci-fi. I haven't delved into all the little tidbits and secrets that have supposedly been sprinkled around, hinting that that might be the case, but I'll leave a link in the description to a video from a content creator called Spell and Shield. He reviews a lot of the same games that I do, and he has a video detailing all that information, talking about it. I would absolutely love it. 3 major studios all making sci-fi epic RPGs. Psst, that would be a fantastic year for me, no doubt about it. But
that's all we got for Slandered's. We don't got time for anything more, but he talks about it in the beginning of that video. Let's go ahead and jump into the stream now and see what this Future Game Show is all about. And let's see if us RPG fans will be eating good. What do you guys think? I'm really trying to come around to sci-fi. I'm very open-minded to it. I'm still at the stage where like medieval fantasy is my thing, but I really, really want to be a sci-fi fan because there's so many good sci-fi games out there, and it's like a whole nother realm to delve into, and it can be just as epic as fantasy. So, you know what my favorite genre is of all time? What's your guys' favorite genre? Mine is low fantasy. Game of Thrones. Lord of the Rings is probably high fantasy, but I feel like it's kind of low fantasy at times too. I like grounded fantasy. That's my favorite genre by far. Grounded fantasy / medieval. Sometimes high fantasy can be a little bit ridiculous. All right, here we go. Hey, Brandon. All right, y'all, sit back, relax. Yeah, Rogue Trader does require some energy for sure. And here we go. Yeah, you don't see magic being slung around in Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, but I don't know what the official definition is of
Please welcome your hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
Oh yeah, I forgot they were hosting that.
Hello,
That's
everyone, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2, or as one of the cast members from Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind many video game chaos merchants, such as Like a Dragon's Mad Dog Majima and Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. But if it's a Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's debonair dungeon master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits of my abilities and sanity.
And you love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive video game trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed.
Maybe a
Like
Daggerheart video
whole
game.
bunch of
That'd
world
be cool.
premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations. It's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes, so buckle up.
Don't
might
make it
do a
sound so
Daggerheart
scary.
game.
This is gonna be fun. Just keep in mind that if you want to wish list any of the cool games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show's Steam page.
Indeed. And once the show's over, there'll be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com and the Future Game Show YouTube channel.
Well, I think that's all of the housekeeping out of the way. So let's kick things off with our very first world premiere.
Let me get my notepad.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him
Alien.
justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Oh, is this the Expanse?
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
Oh, it's Owlcat's game. Or are they the publisher? I don't know if that's it.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In Yelota. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you.
Owlcat might be the publisher. I don't know if they're the developer.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Eugene.
Hey, buddy.
So Owlcat is the publisher. Damn, this looks pretty good.
Glad you're still breathing.
pretty good. I don't think that's the Owlcat game, though, that we're waiting for.
What a way to start the show! The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse yourself in the universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
Sounds pretty awesome. And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process.
Let's go!
So let's take a look.
Dude, the quality of the stream is not that great, but this is the best quality you can get, so. This is already better than the Summer Game Fest.
I used to swear by my father's oath. To protect the wards is to protect our people. And if it claims our lives, what's one life lost for the sake of the many?
And now, what do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
I hear not the clamor of conquerors. The pestilence must be purged.
Your father was right about one thing. The wards are breaking. And should we fail, it may spell another end.
I don't know. Just seemed like an action adventure to me, but I'll take a deeper look into it as time goes on. Echoes of the End.
We're thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
They don't call
But
it
the fun
an
doesn't
RPG?
stop there. Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
See if I can get you guys a higher quality stream. I'm looking up stuff right now. Sorry about that. Better quality.
Your father was right about one thing.
All right, so the official Future Game Show stream is behind the IGN stream for some reason, but this is better quality. This is the one that we just saw, so we're gonna watch on this channel because this is actually, yep, we're watching in 4K right now. IGN one just looked like crap, so maybe this will look better, maybe it won't. I don't know. IGN might even be spectating this one, so sorry, we're going back a couple seconds here in hopes of getting some better quality. It won't let me fast forward to the actual live.
We're thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there.
Looks better.
Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
The Evil Within? Pre-alpha gameplay. Yeah, IGN's always got poor quality. Yesterday in the show, they were all sorts of messed up for the Summer Games Fest. I have a feeling this is going to be super loud. Let me take one earmuff off. You wake up in a forest with no memory. With no map and just a flashlight. Oh shit, sorry. With the feeling, you are always watched. The whispers are all around you. Try to remember. My child, find your way home. Whispers in the fog. Alright, I mean, they didn't really show too much there, but I guess it's a start, right?
An isolated cabin in the woods. What could possibly go wrong? That was your first look at Whispers in the Fog.
It's a psychological horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish list if you like what you see.
And next up, we've got a trailer for an open-world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The Seven Deadly Sins.
Anime!
Let's check it out.
We already saw enough of that the Summer Games Fest, Matt. Come on. Hey, Grim. Okay, it actually looks pretty cool. Surprised. Okay. What do you guys think? I actually like that. I think that looked all right.
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay, it's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play Destructo shooter, The Finals. Let's take a look.
The Finals. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I want to, did anybody notice? I don't think any of you guys really care. Oh, is that it? Okay, I'm going to turn it back up. Back to the show.
The pressure's... Where have you been? Then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but it's time to move on and talk about hurdling, a shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
I've been looking for a shepherd simulator for a very long time. You know what? This is kind of cool, actually. I'm actually kind of into it. It is unique, very unique. Looks very relaxing. Oh, that's sick. Dude, it's kind of giving me Death Stranding vibes a little bit. I might check that out when it comes out. Summer 2025. I might turn into a hurdling genre channel.
Hurdling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable calicorns right now by downloading the demo, which is out now on Steam.
Oh shit, should we play that after the stream's over?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute. It's a first-person psychedelic thriller that explores the realm between slumber and death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer look then.
I might start downloading that demo right now. I might play it right after the Future Games ends.
I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
2 gigabytes. I got it downloading. Yep, this is the showcase, everyone. Started at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's been live for 15 minutes.
Come along.
This way.
You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you? This is all perfectly natural.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost.
Give me your idea.
Creepy. You missed a couple things, Reptilian.
Sleep Awake is coming soon, so drop it on your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation for Eric's The Stolen Dream up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
How old's Matt Mercer? 40?
I must find her
He's
Look up his
alive.
age right now.
before he does.
Eric's
42.
Home is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of interlaced way where everyone's involved.
It's in the setting of a Scandinavian nature, which not only resonates with me, but with the rest of the world, because it's so unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me a rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful. Then he said, okay, so Tio, what I want from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way. River End Games was based on the idea that if you have the right mix of people, then perhaps a really small team can still make something that's actually pretty cool.
How is this made by 16 people? Like, why is this quality so high?
A little now and then I sit down in the couch and I just enjoy a fresh build. The story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in. It's a magical feeling.
I'm really excited for players to just discover this world.
It does look pretty
Eric's
cool.
Home is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Game Store. And we have an exclusive trailer that we're about to show you that will reveal the release date. I hope you enjoy.
I don't think I'd ever play it, but it does look cool. Seems like a cool game. Unless they want to sponsor me, then I'll play. We saw this at some other game presentation show last year. Eric's Hole. All right. Eric's Hole. July 15th, 2025.
Thank you so much to our friends at River End Games for that window into the world of Eric's Home. It's coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 on July 15th.
So go wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store. All right, now we've got a new trailer for a cel-shaded shooter with gameplay inspired by the Stalker series. Here's the latest trailer for The Explorator.
What's up, Chase? Hey, Sesame. Shout out to my Twitch chat. I think there's only 2 of you in the chat, or not 3 of you. Ostrich. Oh, this looks cool. I like the art style. I feel like we could get a really deep RPG in this art style, and it would allow for the developers to do a lot. This is going to be a shooter game? Looks like Menzo Baranzo. God. The Explorator? Explorator? Early access on Pete. Do I have to play that after the show's over too? I might. I might be streaming for a couple hours tonight after the show.
The Explorator is launching into early access today, so go check it out on Steam and support the developers on the road to launch.
Constance is up next, a Metroidvania where you wield the power of a paintbrush to escape a decaying inner world.
$13.99? I think I'll fork it over. After we play the Herdling, we'll check it out. Yeah, so after the stream is over, we're going to check out 2 of these games for like an hour or 2. I'm liking the anime style better in this Future Games presentation than the games yesterday. Hey, Bilbo. Constance. Okay. Oh, there's a demo for that too? Well, shit.
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to go give it a go after the show.
Shit.
Those of you who have tuned in before will know that during every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the Summer Showcase is Titan Quest II. Now, fans have been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG, and the good news is, it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details with the help of Grim Lore Games.
I'm actually interested in this one. Haven't seen anything that really impressed me yet, but...
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest II is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with. You'll be fighting these mythological monsters, some of which we came up with ourselves, some of which are from Titan Quest I. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture in the last 2 decades. Some other games have had great success with this, and we thought that we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest II, you'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest II is very much a classic ARPG. But we've got our own twists in there with
It
like
looks a
the
lot better than it
mastery
did
system,
last
for
time.
example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the 2 masteries, these synergies, and make the best use of them possible. From there, you can take your character in multiple directions. Mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasies of just a tanky warrior, of course you're gonna have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable. So each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill. This is our little innovation in this space.
I think it looks pretty good, but I think they got to work on their marketing. There's nothing that's really hyping people up.
We're not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of monetization in general. We will be doing traditional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest 2 will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
Summer. It's already summer right now. Almost. For early access, do we say? I don't know. Okay, all right. It looks better than it did last time. A little bit more exciting. I'll definitely be playing it for sure. As long as nothing else is
Titan
going
Quest 2 is coming soon, and you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store. Wait,
they got to get
legendary
some
actor Yui Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Hey guys. Hey man. I was just, wandering the sound stages, taking in the sights and smells, and then I heard you guys making noise about video games out here, and I thought I'd join in.
Okay, well, I mean, since you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer? Well, right?
I mean, if that's okay with you guys, I don't
No,
wanna...
no, it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
All right. Well, get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
It is corny, but it's better to watch Matt Mercer be corny than the PC gamer guy or something.
I've tried to escape my past. I've had enough of death and madness. But the world is changing. Some now search for answers in the far reaches of the world. For shocking secrets and dizzying marvels. For there lies upon this world of man a mocking and incredible shadow out of time.
Yeah, probably good. Sure, it's a good game though.
Call of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Bye.
I gotta wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Bye.
See you, bye. Okay, so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
Free bio course. How hard could it be? Hard.
We found paradise.
We got company. Who won?
Wait, that's the same game?
Let's all ask.
Narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
Is it just me?
Catch
or
you
did we
later.
already watch
I gotta wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Bye.
See you, bye. Okay,
I'm live. I didn't do
while I go
anything.
make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
Okay.
Free bio course. How hard could it be?
So, all right, this is not Call of the Elder Gods.
Hard.
We found paradise.
We got company. Who won?
I actually like the gameplay of this right now.
It's like capture the flag on crack.
I don't know about that last line right there, but okay.
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG with a roguelite twist. You play as Ash, a shipwrecked castaway with no memories and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I remember how to use it.
A big-ass sword.
5 years after a bloody civil war, you wake up trapped on a mysterious island filled with monsters, cultists, and a whole lot of zombies.
Suffice to say, this whole island is madhouse.
Combat in Veil of the Witch is built for hardcore tactics fans, with an emphasis on speed and brutality. That means a small party, tight battle maps, and enemies that can drop you in just a few hits.
More into tactical
To stand a
RPGs,
chance,
this
you'll
looks
have to
pretty cool.
master each ally's unique kit, whether that's frontliner Marco, glass cannon caster Laurent, or backstabbing cutthroat Emile. All your abilities work on a cooldown, so you'll have to think smart and learn to juggle. You can also level up and unlock new skills right in the middle of battle. Surrounding this rock-solid core is a branching roguelike structure focused on skill in the face of unpredictable challenges.
It's like that one game.
Face off against cool bosses,
Burn! Beacon of the dead!
get your shit wrecked,
I'm getting some
then
more
head back to town
vibes.
where you can unlock upgrades, chat with allies, craft equipment, and more. And if you're real nasty, take on Trials mode for bigger challenges and better rewards. Fight, die, rise again, stronger, then come back and conquer. Lost Eidolons, Veil of the Witch. Early access available now on Steam, and coming soon to Xbox,
playing that tonight,
PS5,
too.
and Nintendo Switch.
I thought it looked pretty cool. If it's cheap, maybe I'll buy it tonight too. We'll go through like 5 games. I gotta say, for my personal taste, this has been a better show so far in the Summer Games Fest. With that said, I do like the Souls-like genre. Summer Games Fest had a couple of good ones. I think there's just too many though. I'm starting to lose some interest in that genre. But this, I feel like this show is. I feel like 3/4 of the games that have been shown so far, half of them, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of interested. While yesterday I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna look at that again. That's just me though. A lot of people really like the Summer Games Fest. I was looking on X, people were very happy with it. So. Hey, Madge. I'm not sure. Good question. I feel like it's not.
anyone hear me?
Dispatch to Unit 1. There's an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy. Supply line ready.
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
My clothes are about to catch fire!
Get an attack line in there!
Gotta go scout the area.
The
That was close.
Cat, you're good? Found one of the victims!
Please, get me
What
out
is
of
wrong
here.
with their show?
The world is full of them. Sons and daughters of farmers with too much bravery and not enough wisdom, so some say. A princess to save.
This show is all
without
sorts of messed up.
dragons to slay. Nothing. That's where you come in.
Let's see what IGN's watching.
As
right
an
now.
agent at the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs, you will ensure everything is as it should be for the hero's arrival.
Inside this cave, you'll find
find a necromancer who, according to our reports, is a complete and utter embarrassment to the story.
The book is titled Hellgates Anew, Your First Ritual Sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine.
Not me. Okay, good.
Can anyone hear me?
Dispatch to Unit 1. There's an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy. Supply line ready.
Break that door open!
Let me get that sturdy Halligan first.
Go back to IGN for a little bit.
A princess to save.
Their stream is all sorts of messed up. And just see, maybe IGN's, they're probably having the same problems, but I don't know.
We are happy to welcome you to our newest AJ.
Oh, that's one for the critters.
Look how blurry
The Bureau
it
of
is here.
Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And now for something completely different. This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
弾が尽きるまでが愛よ。もしもし、うん。はい。
Who in the fuck is going to play that game? Maybe that's like a big weeb thing or something? I can't tell if it was trying to appeal to women or men. It could go either way. I have no idea. That was interesting. You got jiggle physics and then heart scopes at the same time. I could actually play that tonight too.
Waifu Tactical Force is a 3v3 anime shooter coming soon to PC, but you can jump into the open playtest on Steam after the show.
Now we've got a trailer for an action platformer inspired by the ancient art of paper folding. Let's take a look at Hirogami.
This one's cute. Kind of like Paper Mario. Probably inspired from Paper Mario. Kind of cool. Now keep in mind when people say like this is the worst game show ever, the worst showcase ever, it's usually just down to personal taste. So far this show and the Summer Games Fest, in my opinion, have been pretty good shows, like the way that they're presenting them and everything, and the focus on trailers and stuff. So I think this show and the Summer Games Fest have been really good. It just comes down to personal preference. If you don't see a lot of games that you're interested in, then you're going to say that the show is trash. In reality, this, you know, so far both shows have been pretty good.
Hirogami is coming to PC and PS5 on September 3rd. Fold it into your wish lists on Steam and the Epic Games Store. And check out the free demo, which is available on Steam.
Okay, time for an update on Eve Frontier. This is CCP Games' Spacebound Survival MMO.
I wonder why IGN couldn't do a 4K stream. Or
Eve Frontier is
1440p.
an invitation for everyone that have had the idea in their brain to make a game. And often the best way to make a game is to start and modify an existing game. We have now created an MMO server-side modding platform, and we offer an invitation to you to come and build with us. You can build tools, you can build worlds, you can do so many things.
What the hell?
And this is a great way to start your game development adventure by sort of playing around in the amazing survival space horror sandbox we have created.
They want us to develop the game for them.
When we made Eve Online, we very much wanted to make
Genius.
a sandbox experience where most of the things and the infrastructure in the game would actually be built by players. But we did build quite a bit of it ourselves.
Okay.
Seeing what emerged from Eve, especially when it comes to the third-party development ecosystem, we could actually give a lot more agency to players to literally build the world. So as we go through this process of stripping down to a survival game, we are on the other hand building up an amazing modding platform. Basically what Eve Frontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual server, creating additional software that both reads and writes the world state. And that, I think, will enable something truly astounding that has never been seen before. But this is very much inspired by the third-party ecosystem that is developed around Eve Online. We are basically supercharging that with the smart assemblies and the modding platform we're built into Frontier. And what we have seen so far in our various hackathons and events, and what we've just seen in the sort of builder community overall, absolutely delivers on that vision in spades.
Don't really understand that, but I don't know anything about EVE Online either. I don't know.
Founder access for Eve Frontier is available now, and you can head to evefrontier.com to jump in and find out more.
I feel like everything's
What's
available
up next,
now
Laura?
Today.
We have a brand new trailer for Formula Legends, an arcade racing game that covers the history of motorsport.
Who still plays racing games? Come on, seriously? I quit back after Need for Speed. You play on Pacific? Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, Snags plays in... Okay. Alright. I didn't realize I was creating that type of community. I'm not sure where I went wrong. Play racing games all the time back when I was younger. There was a Punch Bug racing game. Any of you guys remember that one? The Punch Bug racing game. What else was there? Obviously Mario Kart. Need for Speed. What was that Punch Bug racing game? That was actually pretty fun. All right. Well, the IGN stream's not messing up as much. I wonder...
Formula Legends is racing towards release on PC and consoles, but you can play the demo now on Steam and also wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store. But for now, let's keep it rolling with our Ones to Play section, which is a future game show staple. It's a montage of exciting games that you can play on Steam right after the show.
So, if you like what you're looking at, don't hesitate to download a demo and dig in.
First up is Catastrophe. This is an action roguelike where you play as a kitty abducted by aliens and repel enemies with your trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor. Players can mod Polo's abilities to settle on a unique playstyle and pick their route through a series of interstellar environments.
Next up, we've got Phase Zero, a survival horror throwback with fixed cameras and immersive pre-rendered environments. A menacing illness has descended on the town of Flint Peak. Can you solve puzzles and tango with monsters to make it out alive?
Or what about Bloodgrounds? It's a gladiatorial roguelike with a city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors in strategic turn-based battles, then develop a coastal city in the interim. Carve your name into the annals of history and spill buckets of blood in the process.
Last but not least, we've got How to Escape, Lost Submarine. With one player on PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app, you'll communicate and collaborate to complete puzzles and stop the outbreak of war. No pressure. That was our Ones to Play montage. Be sure to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
But let's keep on sailing with another exclusive trailer for a naval combat simulator set in the late 18th.
Is it a quadruple A game? If it's not, I'm not interested. Quad A or go home.
Every voyage begins with a plan. A vision etched on parchment, foretelling glory or downfall. It is in our nature to conquer what others fear. Death and dishonor, fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become. We arrive,
honestly, kind of looks
but
a little bit
never
like
at our final destination. So we chart our next course.
Yeah, where's our
We
gameplay?
sail,
That's what we need.
we fight, we endure. For the voyage is life, and life is the voyage.
Gameplay. You're gonna, coming off of Ubisoft Skull and Bones, you're gonna drop a trailer like that and not show any actual gameplay, unless there was gameplay and I missed it. Here it comes. Nope. Okay. All right, good luck with that one.
Join the crew today on Kickstarter.
Good luck with that one. Guess it's very early on. They're trying Kickstarter, so. Yeah, it literally looked exactly like Skull and Bones.
Check out the funding drive for Ahoy at ahoy.gg/Kickstarter. And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
The Spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
What Matt means to say with that Gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's what I meant.
I wonder how long they had to practice the script for this.
Flickshot Rogues is a turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across a constantly shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive combos and commit to game-changing upgrades. It's coming to PC later this year, and you can try it for yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo on Steam.
Does it look like it'd be fun on
Now let's
on
take a
your
look
phone?
at Under Par Golf Architect, an
wanna say
all-in-one
golf?
simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class courses and then try them out firsthand. As well as placing the green and obstacles between, you'll manage staff, budgets, and customers on your way to crafting a golfer's paradise. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Games
That won't
Store.
sell more than 1,000 copies, and I'm a huge golf fan.
Ascends to Zero is up next. It's a hack and slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple
if you
voxel
could actually
monsters.
go down,
Ascend to
I
Zero
thought you
is
would create the
coming soon to
course and then
PC.
go down and
But in
actually
the
play
meantime,
golf like
you can
Tiger
check out
Woods
the free
07,
demo
like
on
those
Steam
games.
and drop it on
But you
your
don't. You play like pixel isometric golf. Nobody's going to buy that game.
Or how about Animal Kind? This is a cozy
what audience
cooperative
is asking for
town-building
that?
game where you play as a crew of adorable critters in
Now, to be
mech suits.
fair,
Players will
maybe
use their
maybe it's just like one or two guys making it off of an extremely small budget, and they sell 10,000 copies and they make it good.
Kind is
That'd be
coming
pretty
soon
sweet.
to
but-
PC. But if you head to the Steam page, you can sign up for the alpha playtest, which is arriving in July.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek. I'm the game designer and producer behind Don't Wake the Beast. Don't Wake the Beast is a stealth roguelike in which your goal is to steal as many treasures as possible and run away from the beast. The tricky part is that each treasure has its weight, and the more you pick up, the more noise you generate. But when you fail, there's always another run. My game will feature 4 biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to release in 2026.
It looks kind of cool, but these are
We're
all like
rounding
phone
things
games.
out with Worship, a cultist simulator where you try your best to bring about
Even though
the
they're not
end
phone
of
games.
the world. Inspired by Pikmin, this cute and creepy multiplayer roguelite tasks you with performing blood rites and recruiting followers to please the old ones. It's coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it on Steam.
Looks like that Lamb game.
That was our Spotlight montage. We hope you enjoyed the Summer Showcase selection. Laura?
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
What?
Not as in like they're bad, no. Just like you have to manage your bowel movements to survive.
Oh, I might actually learn something. I love video games.
Peggy 18.
All the negative reviews you're about to read are real and are written by people who are not ready for Scum. Didn't we see a little bit of this yesterday?
In the back, numbers ran up, had to deal with the chaps. Realest in the city, in my record, I fact that your man's only chat when you do it in the raps like Shot go lost and don't really care what it cost them. You don't wanna cost them. My lifestyle awesome, but decided my gal wanted to, so I butt them. Don't run trap, but I run up the check. Run, do it real big, gotta run up the next. Point to the sky with the one up, I'm blessed. I'm young, rich and black, so you know I'm in debt.
I don't know what I was just watching, but
If those inspired reviews have grabbed your attention, then we're here to help.
Yep, you can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win one of 100 keys for Scum 1.0.
And if you're not one of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches on June 17th.
Now, our next
Someone who's
game is
played
a
this has been crap
squad-based
for
survival
years.
shooter where you dodge deadly dinosaurs. Here's the latest trailer for Death Ground.
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Death Ground. Whether you dare to enter solo or in a squad of up to 4 players, you must do everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested, abandoned facilities. Could you survive?
Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall. I'm about 5'3", so that's a pretty menacing height comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer?
Exactly. Of course, there'll be other dinosaurs for you to deal with. The #1 culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus, aka the Compy.
What might look like a decent hiding space for you as players might actually be a refuge for these little creatures, putting the terror in territory.
As for other species, you may spot the Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
actually looks kind of
There are
terrifying.
multiple maps and missions that will be playable at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart the power plant.
Agricultural, which has become a little bit overgrown and it is in need of some weeding.
And biomedical, which is my personal favourite, where you'll have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs. You know, for science.
Each mission is replayable and is an important piece of the puzzle. Each detail or collectible that you come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching on Steam Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our roadmap.
I actually didn't think that looked too bad. It's just me, though.
Deathground is launching into Steam Early Access later this year. Keep an eye out for Roar news on that front.
I am refusing to acknowledge that pun, so let's move on with our second Ones to Watch deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell is Us.
I played the demo for this. I liked it a lot.
What happened here? Madness and hatred and lots of it.
Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Jacques Belated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and Executive Art Director on Hell is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in the world of Adia. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Remy. He was born there. Yeah, he was raised in a foster system in Canada, and he's going back basically to find answers.
This thing that games do now, contemporary games, where the adventuring is just, if you think about it, the exploration and the discovery, they're only there by theme. You had just been following marker after marker, and until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery are given to you in a silver platter. So we look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about the old Zelda games, how it was straightforward and like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
Definitely not a Souls-like. I mean, the combat has a little bit of similarities, but the game design as a whole isn't Souls-like.
Follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell you a clue, right? So Rebecca and Jova, when she kind of hints you where the Owen convoy, the direction that it took, she says, I don't know where they went exactly, but I know they took the road that goes behind the weird monuments. And she says, you can see them from here. And as you're talking to her, behind her, quite far, you see some peculiar monument-looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that, if I go, and then you go there and you see the road that turns, and it's, maybe the convoy did come here. I think that's kind of very unique, and it works really, really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 3 hours, sometimes it works better than others. You know, no game is absolutely perfect, but it's very much, it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery.
Same sweatshirt Dead Good sent me it.
The Abbey is closed.
I just shared my second channel in the chat right now where I do like unscripted content, and I did do initial impressions for this game too. So if you guys are interested in that, I shared it in the YouTube chat.
These are physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions. What does an emotion look like? Who knows? So we had many iterations. We ended up with these kind of like fractally, geometrically thingies, you know. So we have grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit, so it's just a husk. That's why we call it the Hollow Walker. And it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that because we tried a lot of things, and they ended up looking like this, you know. So you'll be able to play Hell is Us on September 4th, 2025 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC.
It's a cool game.
Wishlist it now because Hell is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
All right, I think we're due another world premiere, don't you? This one's an action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello?
Is this a Critical Role thing?
Hi.
I was hoping it'd be an RPG.
Hey Laura, hey Matt. I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show where I belong, and you are doing a fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? So yeah, New Tales reached out and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me. They're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time. Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Sam.
I've got a really cool gig. Want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you. But only if you're coming to the D&D group next week, because our party could really use a barbarian.
All right. I guess we're all doing this.
Yeah,
that was
Baldur's Gate 3
easy.
voice actors
So
take all
let's
the
check
jobs.
out exactly what we're getting ourselves into.
True. Them and Troy Baker. No jobs left for anybody else.
I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Everybody know I'm you know when the click through to the session is about to be a slow beat grind.
Not what I was expecting, but it's not the Critical Role game, so. How sick would it be if they announced a really in-depth, deep RPG based on Daggerheart at the end? I think it's possible, because I heard rumor about Critical Role RPG. And they have Matt Mercer and Laura Bailey hosting for a reason, right?
That's right, we're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlak herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bular in Fading Echo, coming to PCs and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Games Store. Go, 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 go!
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
They're just trailer after trailer. I like it. Let's get back to the first
We
half.
have
Was really
been
good.
blessed to
Get
live
back
in
to that.
times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies. The demons above, and the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
You're going to be bishops too?
Through Shale, all things are possible.
It's time the three of you learn the true purpose of the bishops. Listen up.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Does it get easier after that?
We gave you those robes for a reason.
Damn, I love the church.
We're moving into a lot of arcade style games, aren't we? The music is funny. It's a game I would play like if I was traveling or something. I'm never going to sit at home and play it on my PC. Jump! Down, 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 down. getting a lot of anime arcade style games the second half of the show, but we'll see. A lot of these shows like to end strong, so we'll see what we get for the last couple announcements. Maybe Exodus. I'm assuming it's cheaper to have your game featured at the Future Game Show compared to the Summer Games Fest. There's a couple games that did both. Well, my guess is Jeff Keighley's rates are not too cheap for that. We did see a lot of smaller indie games though at the Summer Games Fest, so what if he has different rates for different studios? I'm sure he does. It is cool to see games like this in modern times. And that's like all a lot of us used to play back in the day. I just don't play these games anymore though. Reminds me of Sonic a little bit. Or Lion King. Music is funny too. Never played. This is like a... Was this an old game? Joe and Mac Retro Collection.
We're back, and you can wishlist all of those games by heading to
the Future Game Show Steam page.
The Future Game Show's Steam page.
With that out of the way, it's time for a spine-tingling closer look at the next game from the minds behind Until Dawn.
Directive 8020 is about a deep space mission to save humanity and the shape-shifting alien who gets in the way. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games to find out more.
We are going to do this.
Finally something a little bit more mature.
Not until you move from the scanner.
Oh shit.
Those things can change shape.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
Scan complete. Subject unidentifiable.
We need urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
Directive 8020.
But what if that went differently? Hey, I'm Will Doyle, Creative Director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game. Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices. As with all our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings. You'll be able to track the choices and paths that you've taken in the game,
Interesting
and see
concept.
alternate paths that link to each of the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. By the same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survivor mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be available both digitally and physically for all copies of the game from when you start your very first mission.
Huh. Have any other games ever done that before?
Directive 8020 introduces the ability to rewind and change your choices to see the consequences in each branching path.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in
Detroit?
2025, and if it's not on your wish list already, go fix that.
Our next game is just as scary, but for entirely different reasons. Cairn is a death-defying climbing simulator with a meticulous control scheme.
Cairn?
Here's the game bakers to tell you more.
What is it called? Don't tell me
Cairn
it's-
is what we call a survival climber.
It's not called
Your
Cairn,
goal
is
is
it?
to climb a mountain and reach a
What's the
summit
name?
no one has ever conquered. You can climb almost anywhere, and the climbing mechanics are highly realistic. You'll need to carefully manage your balance and stamina. Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt.
This is kind of cool.
For the first time, we are also showing what it's like to climb at high altitudes. When you get up there, you'll face ice walls that require you to use ice axes and spikes. But don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice. Ice climbing is precise. You'll need to aim for cracks and edges to get a solid grip. Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed climbing. That means you can have one hand on the rock and the other using an ice tool. It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route.
You have to play as a Cairn. I don't think many people are
Cairn
going
is
to be
coming up
making it to
on
the top of the
PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year. You can
This
already
looks really
give it
cool.
a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
CAIRN. No way. We're trying that after too. Oh my god, yes, I'm downloading
Cairn
it right
is
now.
coming to PlayStation and
It was
PC
unique.
later
I
this year.
respect it too.
And you can also check out a free demo on both platforms after the show. What's next, Matt?
We're mixing things up with a double bill of trailers. Here are two great games from our friends at Quali.
Okay, downloading the demo. A real Cairn simulator would be awesome. Just flip out on people. Holy butt cheeks. Is she wearing a thong? Or are those pants? I think she has pants on. That gameplay looks kind of cool. Round 0. I think she had pants on. You couldn't tell though. Interesting style of gameplay for that one. It's pants, but yeah, they knew what they were doing, right? Yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing. Getting Zelda vibes. Interesting. Demo available too? I guess I'll start downloading that too.
Hark the Ghoul and Ground Zero
Yeah,
are both
$60
coming
game.
soon to PC. What's up next, Laura?
We're taking a look at a game called Hella. It's a cooperative folklore adventure where you and your friends band together as brave little mice.
I don't have any friends. All these games. Okay, I got that one downloading too. What was the game that popularized these two-person co-op games? Was it It Takes Two? I gotta run to the bathroom real fast.
Hella is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so give it a wish list on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Moving swiftly on, it's time for a look at Ludo. This is a psychological thriller where the protagonist is trapped inside their own home, and we're about to find out when you can play it.
Peggy 18.
How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't? Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong?
Anybody still here?
To seem fake. Like a trick.
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Who is that?
Hello everyone. I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025. There are so many amazing games coming out, and I'm very happy that I have a bit more time to play them these days. As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
I would have thought VR would have taken off more than it has. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty popular, but I thought it would have taken over gaming by this time. That'd be pretty fun in VR, right? You think this is AI music, Mr. Hardcore? Or is it just lower budget? Karen VR.
Reach is an ambitious virtual reality action adventure coming to PSVR, Steam, and MetaQuest in 2025.
Okay, Matt. It's time to check in with everybody's favorite depressed and recently divorced duck.
Oh, yes. It could only be the Duck Detective.
He may have cracked the mystery of the secret salami, but when you're that good at your job, there's always a new case to solve.
I'm used to the cold embrace of loneliness, and this vacation will be the end of me.
Hi, I'm Annika.
And I'm Johnny. We're Happy Broccoli Games based in Berlin, Germany.
Our newest game is Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping, where you are the one and only duck detective, a depressed and recently divorced duck who must quack the case.
Inspect evidence, make deductions, and solve this no-murder mystery.
To the annoyance of the duck detective, he is joined by a new partner in solving crime, Freddy the Crocodile. Work together to unravel the truth and nibble on the crumbs of justice. Right now, we're working on a simplified Chinese language update that is coming out later this year.
We're very excited for you to play. The game is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and Series XS, and PlayStation 5. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Are those bread slices?
Duck Detective.
The Ghost of Glamping!
Expedition 33 is
Duck
overrated.
Detective,
I felt
the
that way
Ghost
too, Mike.
of
Did you play it
Glamping
though?
has already waddled its way onto PC and consoles, so go
I started
check it
liking
out
it more
if
and
you
more
haven't already.
the more that I was
Okay,
playing.
we've had plenty of exciting premises so far, but how about a rhythm roguelike from the maestros behind Patapon? Well, get on your dancing shoes, folks, because Ratatan is up next.
Hey, Larger Life, what's up? There's a couple RPGs earlier on in the show. You like JRPGs out of curiosity, Mike? Let me turn it down just for a second because nobody gives a shit about this, I don't think. I was told you need to get into an hour to appreciate the game. Yeah, so when I played Expedition 33, I liked it when I was playing, but progressively after each session it started getting better and better. When I finished Act 1, I was like, holy shit, this is crazy good right now. I've only made it through Act 1, but in the beginning I thought it was pretty overrated. Then I was like, oh, I'm actually having fun, and just kept getting better and better, so. I mean, it's not one of my favorite games of all time, but I can understand why people are saying Game of the Year. And I'm enjoying it myself, so. These games would have blown my mind in the 90s, right?
Ratatan is coming to Steam Early Access on July 25th, but there's a free demo available on Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile, an interactive 70s twist on the beloved detective mystery.
It's Poirot, don't you know?
Oh.
Come on, let's get some games for some real damn gamers. Not mobile.
It can't be.
Not that it's mobile, but all these games can be played on mobile, alright? These are games you play when you're fucking sitting on the train or something like that, alright? Let's get some real hardcore RPGs going here. I'm gonna start swinging.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day.
Restored.
But I have some terrible news. But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case. Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one. What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to
There were
search
some
each of
RPG
you.
announcements earlier in the show. The first
Then
half
there's
started
still
off
time
pretty
to
good
stop
in my
them before they
opinion.
strike again.
But like the second half has been
The day
mostly
at
like these
least is
smaller
here.
like
Every question
projects.
must have its answer.
None of them have been RPGs. I'm all for indie RPGs, we just haven't really gotten any.
Agatha Christie Death on the Nile is coming to PC and consoles in September of 2025, but you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
What do we got here? What are we gonna flip out about? I'm not flipping out. What is this? Bro, if this was an RPG, I would play the shit out of this. I like the way it looks. Don't tell me it's some quirky arcade game. What, Scooby-Doo? It. Some quirky arcade game.
Soinks, Laura! House Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo is meddling its way onto PC and consoles this Scootober.
Now we're starting to close in on the end of the show, but not before we show you our final ones to watch deep dive.
Our team behind the scenes visited the Hangar 13 office for an exclusive insight into Mafia: The Old Country.
Okay, I mean,
Here's
this one looked pretty good, so
details.
It's not really like my type of game, but I think I'm gonna play it. It looks good. We saw it yesterday, though, but...
Mafia: The Old Country is both a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy, and it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900s Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organised crime first really came from.
In Mafia: The Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an upcoming gangster trying to make his way in the Sicilian Mafia.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really horrible upbringing for a kid, which unfortunately happened back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know love. He escapes, he falls in with the Torrisi crime family, and then this game really, this story shows his rise through the ranks as he goes from being this impoverished young man to a made man.
For Mafia: The Old Country, we moved to Unreal Engine 5, which has really enabled us to do incredible things with the characters, with the landscapes, with the cinematics. Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia has always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic storytelling and exciting narrative gameplay. It really makes what's already an emotional story even more emotional and meaningful.
We've been able to capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the acting, in all of the character performances. That's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show, which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Peggy 18.
Endgame spoiler. Looks good, though.
Come forward. All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It's a way of life, a brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
Imagine living a life like that. It'd be crazy.
It is binding. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Feels like you're watching a movie right now.
Yes. I do.
Then,
let's begin.
Before the eyes of all here present, Join me.
Join me. I can live that life. I'd fit right in.
To become a man of honor, repeat these words.
Try to break in my house and see what happens.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo. Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salute.
Might have to play that one. We don't have a date for it though, do we? Or just pre-order?
Take a trip to Sicily when Mafia: The Old Country lands on August 8th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Next on our docket is a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Rogue Games, a small indie team scattered around the globe. We're making our first game, Tenet of
I
the
think it's just
Spark.
you, Sesame.
true power
Not that should be able to hear me.
of the Spark! It's a cinematic action where you fight bad guys over 3 timelines. Present day, the Viking Age, and the Aztec civilization. All at the same time. You got it, right?
Ancestor, I need you.
And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with tricky enemy types, and solve puzzles. It also answers questions you thought you'd never ask. Like, how the hell does this black boxer have a Viking for the great-great-great-grandpa? Or why does this train car turn into a giant rock? And the biggest question is, why did they risk a role with such a difficult project? Because we wanted to play a game where you can start with classic 1-2, then send your opponent across the arena with your hammer, switch again to pull this dude a little closer, hit him with a huge combo across all 3 timelines.
The hell are you?
And now we're making that game with the blood, sweat, and spark, Tenet of the Spark. You got it, right?
I got a little mini-me. Look, wash up, wash up.
We're not dropping the release date yet because we want to do it right. But we can say it's coming to both PC and consoles. Follow and wishlist Tenet of the Spark on Steam. And go look at your family album. Maybe your grandpa was a badass like mine. You never know.
Thank you to Roar Games for the inside scoop on Tenet of the Spark. It's coming soon to PC and
most people know
consoles,
what their
so
grandpa was,
pop it
but-
on your wish lists. All right, what have you got for us, Laura?
A first look at gameplay for Creasol, Feeder of Idols. This is a first-person horror shooter for fans of BioShock and Resident Evil. You fight creepy statues on a tormented island and use blood as your
I'm
ammunition.
going to pre-order it right now.
Almighty Son, guide my path in this hour of darkness. As the shadows of the abyss close in, let your sacred light banish them. And if I am to fall, soul may ascend to you. Consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Crisol.
Holy moly, that was good.
You're telling me. Crisol Theater of Idols is coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this year, and your Steam wish lists in just a few moments, probably.
I hate to say it, Matt, but I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Okay, well, how do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay, because that last trailer's really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me. Please enjoy our final world premiere.
After this, we'll play some of the demos from the games.
Ooh, I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother. So come, step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us. Such radiant blooms. So full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
That's it? Are you serious?
No. Hold on.
Okay.
I've got something to show you.
Thank God. Oh, where's the gameplay and stuff?
Ah, I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
Okay, how about... Okay. The exclusive gameplay reveal should have...
That was your
Very
first look at
underwhelming to
Ritual
end
Tides,
the future
a
game show.
terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors.
Unbelievable.
Wishlist it now because it's coming soon to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay revealed during the next future game show in August, so mark your calendars for that.
Not watching the next show.
However,
Sorry.
that does mean we've reached the very end of this year's summer showcase.
Don't go anywhere though, because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and world premieres.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the summer showcase, as well as the dream-weaving developers who put their all into those amazing trailers we debuted today.
And remember, you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games from today's show. We'll also have follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and the FGS YouTube channel.
I'm Matt Mercer.
And I'm Laura Bailey.
And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2025.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Something tells me that the after show here is not going to be anything to stay for, because they clearly, I mean, yeah, I guarantee it's not going to be, because anything that was big would have been announced in the main show. So what we're going to do now is jump into a few of the demos. There's at least 3 games that I downloaded while I was watching the show. We'll just check out a couple of the demos for like 20-30 minutes each or something like that and just see how it goes. In my opinion, the best reveal was definitely The Expanse. Let me see if I can find I want to see that trailer again. So those of you guys that weren't here in the beginning, the best reveal is like one of the first games revealed. We'll watch it right now. Hold on one second. Let's get rid of these guys. They're not going to give us a show that's worth watching. I can guarantee that right now. Let's go 4K. So we're going to check this out real quick. So this is Owlcat Games. This must have been Owlcat's big announcement, because at first I was like, maybe it's just published by Owlcat, but I don't know. Here we go. You ready? Bridgegate, Gemini, on a rescue mission, Asteroid Belt.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
They should have saved this for last, yeah.
We're gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
All right, we got good visuals, good music, good voice acting, dialogue pretty good so far too. Obviously it's a cinematic, but it goes in the gameplay as well. Okay, so hold on. So I think what this means is this Owlcat's big announcement. I don't know if this means that Owlcat is the publisher, because Owlcat started publishing games, or if they're actually the ones. Who's Elcon Interactive Group? Let me look that up. I was hoping for like Owlcat to develop the game, but it doesn't look like. Maybe Elcon's the publisher in this case. Elcon Interactive emerged as a natural extension of the company's core medium, feature films. Oh, maybe this is. Hold on. Maybe this is Owlcat's game. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, so Elcon Interactive is a video game publisher. This makes me a little bit more excited, because maybe Owlcat are the developers behind this. Or is Elcon the publisher? I don't know. Either way, it looks good. I was really hoping that Owlcat would be the developer. Elcon owns The Expanse. Okay, so hold on. If Elcon owns The Expanse, maybe Owlcat is the developer, and they needed Elcon to get the IP license for it. Okay, all right. Maybe we're good here. Maybe this. I think this is the big Owlcat game. All right. That's exciting. Can't believe it's not like a CRPG.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In Yolota. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Wait!
Yolota! I need backup!
Hold on, I'm coming! I'll cover you.
Kind of reminds me of Exodus a little bit in some ways.
Thanks.
I can't see shit from here.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
We can switch us to gameplay here shortly. Let me go back and see what that says. I think, I wonder if Elcon helped them at all with it. These are really good cinematics. Like, Owlcat doesn't have much experience when it comes to cinematics. It says on Steam, Owlcat publisher and developer. Okay, awesome. Thanks for confirming that.
Buddy!
I wanted to read what the Eugene said real fast, just out of curiosity.
Hey.
Go back a little more. No, sorry about that. Eugene Sainin, date of birth 3/3/2315. Gender male. Rank Chief Petty. Officer retired. Occupation unknown. Targeted profile. 73 BPM.
Hey, buddy.
super interesting, isn't it? Here comes the gameplay. Oh yeah, look at that.
Glad you're still breathing.
Owlcat. Taking it to the next level. Wow, Owlcat's going from CRPG to this? That's crazy. Let's watch the gameplay again. I also really, really like, this is like, I don't know anything about Expanse lore. Never watched the TV show or anything. I'm gonna have to watch it now. This is like a really interesting cinematic here. That's like, has me very intrigued with the game and what's going on. The way that they did it. With the ending like this. It almost reminds me of like a White Walker or something like that.
Hey, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'll read the books for sure. Like, this isn't like, there's no action going on here or anything. It's just like an oh shit moment in the story as to whatever the hell's happening here. Obviously, these characters are in distress about it. Super interesting. Pre-alpha gameplay footage. Damn, that looks good. That was really good.
Glad you're still breathing.
As somebody who, like, I say this all the time, as somebody who's not like typically that drawn to sci-fi, this is hype, man. This is cool. I like this a lot. It's very impressive if Owlcat's going into like this, switching from CRPG to this. What I really hope out of this game is that it has the, it doesn't have to have the depth of like Pathfinder or Rogue Trader, but it has to, I hope it has a lot of depth behind it. And it really feels like an RPG with some of the mechanics. I hope they don't streamline things too much now that they're going into like the action genre. Look at that. It looks like Mass Effect. Yeah, that looks like, this looks like, it looks like Cyberpunk a little bit, and there's also something in Starfield that looks like this city. What was that city in Starfield where people were getting high off the fish? I can't remember what it was. I like that scene a lot right there. And this is kind of cool too. It looks like you're going to be in some low gravity situations and still be able to control your character. Look how good that looks right there. You think it's multiplayer? Did they say it? We're going to read an article on this game after this too. I wonder if it's multiplayer or if it's just like party based, as in you control your party. I would assume it's probably that, but who knows?
Glad you're still breathing.
And we have a cover system right here, pretty traditional for sci-fi action RPGs. Okay, wish list now. I'm definitely going to do that. And then we have, let me go to that website real fast. IGN wrote an article too. OsirisReborn.owlcat.games. Okay, so here we go. You guys ready to check this out? Become a founder. It's going to be Steam, Epic, GOG, Xbox, and PlayStation. The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong. Introduction. The Expanse Osiris Reborn is a third-person sci-fi action RPG set in the universe of The Expanse, where the tenuous balance of power between Earth, Mars, and the Belt is on the brink of collapse, and trust is a scarce commodity. Now it is time to gather a crew and find your own path through the web of lies to leak your mark on the solar system. By the 24th century, humanity has conquered the cosmos, but that hasn't made life any easier. What begins as a brief sojourn on the asteroid Eros reluctantly entangles you in a solar system-wide conspiracy. You'll need to adapt to survive and keep your motley crew united in their mission as everything around you begins to fall apart. This is your story. The Expanse Osiris Reborn offers a truly personal journey that evolves based on the choices you make and the pressures they place on everything you stand for. You begin as a Pinkwater security mercenary taking some routine shore leave on Eros Station, when your much-needed rest is abruptly cut short as chaos erupts. In an escalating emergency, forces... What? Forces the what? Okay. Characters. Your crew is more than just backup. They're the heart of your story. Each companion brings with them their own personal history and motives for joining the mission, though not all are easy to uncover. They're more than just specialists. Some are haunted by past mistakes. Others hold on dearly to loyalty, survival, or even something they've never been capable of fully putting into words. The ship becomes your shared home. It's not just a command center, but a place where the crew can bond and where trust is earned. A single shared silence might become the foundation for a much deeper connection. A single decision could overturn it all. The way you lead your crew and the choices you make under pressure will shape every relationship in ways you don't always see coming. Combat in the Expanse is tactical and built around the smart decision making under pressure, where every move has the potential to shift the balance of a fight. Control your captain in third person and gain the upper hand by making use of a variety of weapons, tactics, just cover, command, etc., and specialized abilities. The game features multiple roles, each offering a distinct approach that reflects your personal playstyle. So I wonder if that's like your class choice. 2 companions will fight alongside you, supporting whatever strategy you choose with completely complementary skills. Others will assist from a distance, hacking into systems or drawing enemy attention right when you need it most. Hold on, I lost my chats. Rory, thank you for the long-time membership, by the way. I highly recommend The Expanse. It's the most grounded sci-fi show I've ever seen and one of the best. I think I'm going to start watching it tonight. Rory says, I prefer fantasy as well, but The Expanse is peak. Okay. This is cool. I like the concept of this game so far, too. So you have a party of 3. Two companions will fight alongside you. So I don't know like what control you have over your other party members, supporting whatever strategy you choose with complementary skills. Others will assist from a distance, hacking into systems or drawing enemies' attention right when you need it most. You'll issue commands in real time, here we go, and coordinate with your squad to stay up one step ahead as the battlefield evolves. Survival depends on how quickly you can adapt and who you can trust to stand with you when your back is to the wall. Interesting. I wonder if there's like some sort of relationship system between the companions that you have, and if you haven't built up enough trust with them, they could turn on you in some of the battles or something like that. All right, exploration. The Expanse opens into a narrative-driven world where shifting power dynamics and personal choices will define your experience. You'll visit the marvel that is the gardens of Ganymede, the teeming slums of Ceres, whole bunker complexes veiled in vastness of the asteroid belt, and the imperious political bastions of Mars and Luna. As you travel throughout the solar system, you'll be ensnared in a cyclone of power struggles and unresolved conflict. The system looks different from every planet and from every asteroid. Some are falling apart, others just hide it better. Talk to the locals and use your skills to influence the outcomes. Nice. Sometimes, by digging into secrets some may wish remained buried. You may even cross paths with those who have already made their indelible mark on this universe. What you learn and how you act upon it can open new paths and slowly and subtly change your place in the world around you. So we have a party. We have some sort of skill system when you're talking to NPCs. So certain types of skills that your character can be proficient in or something like that. We have companion relationships. All right, what do we got here? So we got the standard pack, $49.99. What's up with $50 games just being the good games? $49.99, you get an early adopter item and a Discord role and the copy of the game. So I wonder if they're going to sell it for more when it actually comes out. But right now it's $49.99. Then we have the collector's edition with the art book, patches, medallion, sticker set, digital goods, in-game item, in-game weapons, in-game skins, and spaceship figurine. That's like the statue right there. $289. Okay. I'm going to put in my other email. Okay. Start getting emails for that. And then we got the FAQ right here. Collector's edition. Hey, Steven, what's up? Something like that, right? When will I get my collector's edition? Shortly after the game is released, will I get one key for the beta? So this is all collector's edition questions right here. And then it's coming out on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC. Cool, man. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to be taping it. Wow, we have this to look forward to, and then also Exodus. Both are third-person, kind of party-based RPGs, sci-fi RPGs, where your decisions supposedly matter. Awesome. All right, let's check out a couple of those demos real fast. Yo, Max, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Expanse is the GOAT sci-fi novel / TV series. Definitely worth checking out, Wolf. I'm gonna watch. Does anybody know where I can watch the show? Where to watch The Expanse? It's on Apple TV, right? No, please don't be on Apple TV. Is it on Amazon Prime? Prime Video. Okay, I think I can do that. And then what about the books? How many Expanse books are there? Oh my gosh, 9 novels. Holy crap, I got my work cut out for me. Awesome. I love that. I love, like, The Witcher 4 was getting me excited because there's so much Witcher lore to delve into before the game comes out. There's a lot of lore to delve into for this as well. And then Exodus is building up a strong foundation of lore of their own. Exciting times. Got a lot of lore-rich RPGs coming. All right, let's check out, I downloaded 3 games here. Thanks, Max. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you as always. The show only covers the first 6 books? Okay, all right. I don't have Apple TV? No. Does most people have Apple TV? All right, let's see what we got for games here. So we're going to check out Cairn, which is the rock climbing one, the hurdling demo, and then also, I downloaded one more. I don't see it here. Oh yeah, Hark the Ghoul demo. So let's start off with, let's do the rock climbing one. Let's see if I can, hold on, let me just change the title of the stream. We'll say, checking out demos from the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. There we go. Right. This game should pop up on the screen for you guys in a second. Come on. Come on. Pop on up. There we go. So here we go. The Orville? Alright. I'll try to remember that, Anonymous. It depends on when the Expanse and when Exodus releases. So whether or not they'll be in like straight up competition with each other. They could also hype each other up if like one's like 6 months before the other one. How do you confirm? Gamepad and keyboard control remapping is not available yet. Alright, so I guess we'll start on this. Immersive, sure. Alright, yeah, let's jump into it. Karen's Steam page credits Expedition. Difficulty, we have 3 different difficulties: Explorer, Alpinist, and Free Solo. Look at the differences. So on Explorer, Assist mode is on and Survival is easier. On Alpinist mode, Survival is classic and Assist mode is off. On Free Solo. Interesting. Alright, well, we can only do one in the demo, so here we go. I feel like this is going to be really hard, and I'm going to be very bad at it. Stargate movie? Okay, alright.
Hey, Climbot. Go ahead, answer.
Hey, Arthur, it's Chris. Do you ever pick up the phone?
Hi, Chris. Sorry. Look, I've not really got a whole lot of time to chat right now.
Absolutely. Just touching base to say we're good to go here. And I gotta tell you, we're all fired up. Rooting for you to become the first human to set foot on the summit of Kami.
Yeah, sure. Okay, gotta go. Just call me back. Come on, Climbot. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Alright, the mountain is calling, but every great climber needs a warm-up. Reach the highest holds on the walls. Number 1 to number 3 to learn the basics. Oh wow, controls feel pretty good. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my god. I think I'm getting the hang of it. All right. This is actually pretty awesome. All right. This is number 2 we got to get to. Oh, you can put your... Wow, you don't have to put your hands on a rock. This is funny. Looks like Borderlands graphics. Yeah, a little bit. Oh my gosh, look how she can move. Damn. I can't do that. That one's red. Does that mean it's going to break if I try to... I don't know. We're going to try it. Oh, no, 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 no. How do you go back to the... Okay, cancel last, actually. There we go. Pretty strong. All right. I think I'm ready for the for Mount Kilimanjaro. Let's do it. Oh, we gotta do wall 3. Hold on. Where's wall 3? That's wall 5. This is wall 3 right here. So this one's more... Why are they showing red? I don't get that. Oh, look at this. Okay. All right. Shit. Oh, no. That's not a good start. This is already starting to get hard. Okay, we go one right there, one right here. There's no other ones to... 3 points of contact's gonna have to do. So we're gonna do that. Oh, man. Recover where's my stamina level? Hold on, hold on. Let me press 3. What is that? Holy crap, this is awesome. How do I disconnect from that? Alright, let's tackle this. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Much better start. That's gonna have to go right there. That's gonna go right there. It's gonna go right there. With one foot held high, keep W pushed upward so that Ava stretches and reaches more distant. You can repeat this gesture in any direction, but Ava won't stretch if her arms and legs are already too tense. Oh. Okay. This is actually pretty cool so far. Everything feels really good. A very unique game. I can press 3 too. Should I do it? Let's do it. What does this do? Nope. Or press 4. Extra grip for 45 seconds. Okay. I'm all sorts of tangled up right now. Oh my god. While I have the extra grip, I better hurry up. Reach! Yes! Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's place this down. I'm getting tired listening to her being tired. Alright, recall. One last tip. The game automatically selects the best limb to move for you based on the weight supported by each of them and her posture. We recommend to play with automatic selection for smoother and more natural gameplay. However, you can activate manual limb selection at any time. Yeah, we're not gonna... I already don't know what the hell is going on right now. Alright, that's it for the basics. Go to the rock face to tackle your first outdoor climb. Hey, come back, buddy. What are you doing? All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so the red was just showing me places that you can grab. That's really it. I feel like I'm not going to make it. I think she's going to die. You gotta have tremendous strength to do this. Oh, that looks like it hurts really bad. Uh-oh. How do I cancel? I want to get back to my... No! Oh, don't do that! Okay, thank God. Thought it was higher than that. Alright, let's try right here. This looks better. Okay, I like that. Almost fell. Oh, it looks like an ankle breaker. You grab right there. There you go. Okay. Put it right there. It's fine. Stop complaining. Come on, just grab the damn thing. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's probably not a good idea, but I'm going to try it anyways. think I'm getting the hang of this. All right. Oh, oh my gosh. Just look at the position that she's in right now. Oh my god. This is crazy. Yes, I am that flexible. Yes, I am. Okay, hold on. Let's go. I don't know what I'm going to do right here. So in the gameplay that we saw, she was doing this with an ice pick too and climbing up ice mountains. So there's a lot more to this game too than what we're just doing right now. I gotta make the leap here. Here we go. Watch this. Come on. I don't know if I don't have enough energy for it. Let's do climbing grips. Okay, extra grip applied. Oh, that's really risky. Wow. Alright. Some safety from that. Planting, is it pittance? Pittance? Is that how you say it? Regularly will help you secure your ascent, but beware, you have a limited supply. You can retrieve them once on solid ground by recalling your climb bot. When you plant a piton, you can go off belay in a resting position to recover your stamina and be able to open your backpack. Whoa! You can retrieve them once on solid ground. Okay, so I get 2 of them, or I have 5 of them for this climb, but that's it. When you plant one, you can go off in a resting position. You'll recover your stamina and be able to open your backpack. All right, so let's press 1 right now. Backpack's content is not usable while climbing. But wait, we can... Oh, what do you mean? Oh, maybe I have to... Hold on. Maybe we have to do this. There we go. Now let's go into the backpack. So cool. This game is very creative. So I have chalk for sweaty palms. Clear water. I don't get where my stamina is, though. Let's go ahead and... Can I drink one of those? Nope, it won't let me. We have... Pancura, which is health. Chocolate. Does a bunch of different things. Noodles. And a barometer. Ancient, but it still more or less manages to predict the weather. Whoa! Okay, let's get back at it. Here we go. I gotta make it to the top. Top of the tutorial mountain. Oh no, that's not good. What do you guys think so far? This is actually really cool. And everything, this is just the demo. Everything's running really well too. Oh, we're not gonna be able to make that. I don't know where I'm going from here. I think I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. I gotta start moving this way. It's gonna have to do. This might be it. I might be falling off. Oh man. Okay, I think you have to go off of the sound of her. Oh no. I think it's a good thing I planted that, because I would be dead right now, or I'd be paralyzed, one of the two. So we have to listen to her voice, I think, for the stamina. Oh, this is awesome too, so you can plan out the route a little bit, and then we have Q and E to go up and down. Display route. No way. So you can see where I tried in the beginning. And I decided that's not the right way to go. Right. Let's go back at it. Here we go. How do I get back? There we go. Wonder if I should try... I think I can make it that way, maybe? Sometimes you just gotta grab something that's not there. No, a little bit higher. Crap. No, so close. Hold on. I don't know how to go back to that other hand. I don't think I can. Immersive. Hey, Tormented, what's up? You as well. Okay, hold on. We're losing. Oh no. Oh, I didn't get that one in quick enough. Okay, alright, so we gotta watch stamina a little bit better. Here we go, let's do this quick. I got this. I got this. No, grab that. No. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, I clipped in. I clipped in. I clipped in. We're gonna rest for a minute. All right, can we drink? I don't get that whole thing, but let's go ahead and can we eat some noodles? Shake up bag. Oh, look at this. Another creative mechanic behind this. Focus. That's for the extra grip. Okay. We ate one of those. So we have our status effects up here. Focus went up too. And let's get back at it. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Ava. She doesn't have enough to get up to that. A little bit further. Come on. Oh crap, that might be bad. Oh man. Oh my god, that's a leg breaker right there. This is really stupid. What am I doing right now? Okay, actually I made it. Take it back, not stupid. Okay, let's go ahead and plant another one of these bad boys. At least I'm hitting that when I need to. Take a little rest. Stamina refilled, okay? Yeah, we're gonna do extra grip right now, I think, if it lets me. Let's, okay. Here we go, extra grip. 44 seconds of extra grip. Can I make it to the top? Yes or no? We're gonna find out. So the less rock that you stand on, I think it uses up more stamina, which is very creative. This might be, I might be falling. I don't know about this. Oh. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, back up we go. I gotta make it to the top of this at least, right? I think I can do this. I think we gotta go more to the right. Probably not like that. She's not doing too good right now, is she? Reach, Ava, reach! This might be death. Okay, you can recover stamina by just standing there too. I'm like legit scared right now. No, lower than that. That doesn't look too safe. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Yeah, I might be falling right here. Nope, I think I'm okay. Oh my god. Take a break for a second. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what happens. I think your character dies. I wonder what type of animation they have for that, though. Be interesting to see. Still full on HP, so I wonder like if you can have like minor falls where it just takes some of your HP. I don't know how to use the barometer, but good grab, girl. You go, girl. I wonder how awkward the positioning of the leg, if that affects like your character's stamina. Like when I reach super far with my leg. Why can't I grab that? Really? Okay. There we go. I think I did it, folks. Wonder how these climbs must get insanely difficult further that you get. Just go for it. Oh no, my leg's inside the wall. Oh. Oh. No way. I thought it was just going to be like the end of the tutorial area. Now we're in like an open world. Outside of the climbing gym, serious injuries can be fatal. Find a site and pitch your tent to save your progress. You'll be able to resume from this point if you die. Your progress will also be automatically saved at certain points in the story. No way, there's a tent system too? And then we can cook. Incoming call. How do I pick that up?
Okay, pick up. Chris.
I wasn't done. I just wanted to say, you're in top shape, Arthur. You've never been so ready. And Cammy, you're gonna make it up there. Cammy is your purpose. It's your mountain.
I know, Chris. I'm ready for it. I've got this.
Yes, that's the spirit. All right, I gotta go. Talk to you soon.
There's even waterfalls too. This is making me want to be a rock climber. What is that red up in the tree up there? Oh, look at my HP. My health is going down a little bit. Did I get... Am I bleeding from something? Not anymore. Plan your route ahead and find the best start by studying the pathways. You can observe the walls from a distance with Tab. So cool. Honestly, that looks like a great path right there. Let's go back over to that one. Hey Don, this game is called Cairn. Cairn. They gave us a little trailer during the Future Games show, and there's a demo available on Steam, so I figured I'd give it a try, and we're having a good time. I said I was going to play the demos for like 20 minutes, now I'm sucked into this one. Almost like a survival rock climbing game. It's not good. Nope, put your foot down right here. There we go. Okay, down. Can't we just walk over? Kinda. I don't know about that. That's pretty risky. Oh no. Almost falling. You only have so many of these, so you can't spam them. Hold on, I lost my YouTube chat for some reason. Okay, it's back. There we go. I'm sure it's super hard once you get further into the game and you have the ice pick and everything. This is pretty basic, the beginning of the game, because we're still like kind of in the tutorial, I guess you could say. What am I doing with the legs right now? Oh my god. Okay, we gotta go over somehow. Can we do 2 right here? I don't know if I'd recommend that. Oh no, about to fall. Reach for it. Come on, Ave. Come on. I don't know, man. Oh no. Oh my god, I almost fell right there. So close. I think I'm dead. Nope. I like want to fall off because I want to see what happens. Oh god, I think I just broke her ankle. Oh my gosh. What am Oh my god, I think I'm gonna fall and die. This is not. No. How do I get back? Okay, there we go. Oh man, that was bad. Get your one leg. Come on. There we go. That's not good. That's not good. Nope. Oh, oh my god, did you guys just see what happened to her leg right there? We're still okay though. Legs of steel. Legs of steel, folks. My legs hurt now. I know. Imagine how sore you would be after doing this. Well, none of us would be doing this, so we'll never know. Anybody doing this would already have leg muscles. This is a free demo. Maybe you guys that are wondering. You just type in Cairn, C-A-I-R-N on Steam. You can download it and give it a try. Oh, this isn't good. I think I'm probably in trouble here. Nope. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Okay, so I think I'm assuming I just took damage. How do I see? I'm assuming I just took damage and that's how I did. I took some damage from that fall. It wasn't a lot. Where am I supposed to go from here? Okay, I don't have any more chalk left for my hand, unfortunately. Oh, that's not good. I think I'm having a hard time. I was trying to go up a different route. I'm pretty much screwed here. Come on, I just want to get to the top of this mountain. Just being overly dramatic. It's not that hard. Come on. That's probably pretty stupid. Perfect. Come on, you're fine. We have great footing here. Oh, crap. All right, you know what? This is a really cool game, but I'm going to end it right there. We just wanted to check out a few of the demos here. This one's got a double thumbs up for me. This is a lot of fun. And I can just see it now, like, getting way deeper into the game's mechanics and being up on some ice peak up in the top of the mountains, using the pickaxe and stuff. That's awesome. So, Cairn, C-A-I-R-N. Cool game. Free demo on Steam. Available now. Check out the next one. So the next one is called Herdling. For those of you guys that have any ambitions of being a shepherd, and we'll see what this is all about. This one looked kind of relaxing. It gave a little bit of Death Stranding vibes, which is kind of funny to say. I don't know if I can hear the audio. For some reason it's super low. That's okay. Let's go to new game and see what's up. Terrified of heights, Selchie. Yeah, the older I get, the more afraid of heights I become. So I feel you. Used to not be scared of anything. Interesting. I wonder why we're starting in the city like this. See you later, Charlie. Thanks for hanging out. The hell is that thing? Okay. You gonna become one of my herdlings? I think he just ran into the pole. Can I do anything here? I don't think I can. Okay. Oh, I think I gotta do something down here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought he was like some type of... I didn't realize he had a bucket on his head. I thought it was like some type of sci-fi creature or something. Or mechanical creature. Come here, buddy. Come on. Put your head down. I got you. You gotta like time it perfectly. I don't get that. Come on. Okay, that works too. There we go. We're gonna name her Fern, just like the name of my wolf in my Baldur's Gate Let's Play series. Like the volume of this game is super low for some reason. Well, we're not off to as an exciting of a start as the other game, but so the trailer that we watched during the Future Games show took place like in like it almost looked like the mountains of Switzerland or something. So this must just be the very beginning where you start in the city. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing though. Oh, I thought he might be able to actually barge through that. Oh, there's another one right here. Come here, little buddy. Okay, let's reunite these guys. They're gonna do anything with each other? Hey Slander, what's up, man? By the way, dude, congratulations on all the viewers that you had for today's stream. Let's name this one Slandered. This guy reminds me of Slandered, you know? Just a cool dude. I tried the, I don't know if you came in here, Slander, when I was doing it. I tried the rock climbing game. It was actually pretty damn cool. It was a lot of fun. And by the way, we were all talking about the Owlcat game. Pretty damn hyped for it. Thought the trailer was phenomenal. I don't know anything about The Expanse, so I gotta watch the TV show and read the book sometime, but that was cool. You probably already know too, but you can go on their website and it reveals a lot of information on the game. I mean, not a lot, but a good amount. Okay, so let's tame this guy. I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm gonna last too long with this demo. We might go on to the next one if it doesn't change in the next couple minutes. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but I don't know, man. I don't think this is my jam. We'll call this one Don. You had over 400 people watching at one point, Slandered, for sure. Definitely think it's a good idea for you to lean into that, you know, the Owlcat side. Because obviously you have a large audience for Owlcat games. So that's pretty sweet that they announced that game. Impressive trailer. I think it was probably my favorite. Actually, it was definitely my favorite trailer out of all of them today. What else was there that we were liking? The Expanse. We're playing Herdling right now. The Explorator. Titan Quest looked alright. Where'd my pets go? Alright, you know what? Let's go on to the next game. Yeah, I can't. We're done with this one. It's a cool game, and I'm sure it actually gets really fun when you get out into the mountains and stuff, but I don't want to play anymore. All right, let's check this one out. This one actually looked really cool. I'll leave that one to you guys to play. This one's called Herdleen. Herdleen something. Herdleen the Ghoul. Yeah, at first I was very confused because I was like, wait, is Owlcat the publisher for this game? Are they actually developing it? And then we figured it out over time. Can't believe they opened up with that. That should have been the ending trailer. Who are you? Before Rebirth. Okay, your background, bounty hunter or unavailable in demo? Search your memory. Are you sure you were a bounty hunter? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? Pretty loud. Okay, hold on. Settings, audio, bring that down to 0.5. Whoa! We have 100 health and 100 stamina, I'm assuming that is. So shift is kick, it's not sprint. I don't know if there is a sprint. We have jump. This kind of reminds me of Daggerfall. Quarantined laboratory. Chamber of Awakening. We can do fruits, pastime, or leave. Let's click on fruits. This is like the skill tree. Heal on hit, movement speed, attack speed. All these require a different amount of fruit. And I don't think we have fruit yet. Making pastime. Okay. Open up, Lord. No. No. I'm gonna find like a weapon or something. Really not used to shift being kick. It's really throwing me off. Look, my character's drunk or something, like the way we're moving around. It's a fruity game. Yeah, don't forget, y'all, the Xbox Showcase is tomorrow. So, although we got a couple RPGs during this one, I feel like the Xbox Showcase might be the best bet for the most RPG-type games to be showcased. I could be wrong. I wonder if they'll show anything on Fable or not. But I will not be live tomorrow. I'm not going to be home, so... If Slandered's live, then you guys definitely go over there and watch it with him and his community. Warhammer Skulls event opened with the Dark Heresy trailer. It was by far the best part of the event. Yeah, Owlcat's a publisher now. Mike says I already got the Expanse Collector's Edition. Nice. Owlcat's a publisher, so you're going to see their name on like a few upcoming games, but it doesn't mean that they developed it. They kind of branched out to become a publishing company and also continue to be a company that develops games as well. How do you get up here? Come on, baby. What are you doing? I don't know, man. Guess he kick boxes around. Where did I come from? What is that? I got an idea. Hold on. I think if I remember this trailer correctly, there was like sword combat and stuff. I don't know how in the 9 hells I would ever stack these boxes though. That'd be like really hard. Does that do anything? No, I don't think that does anything. Can I get fruit out of this? I don't think I'm going to be able to get up here and get whatever that item is. Because I knocked the boxes down now. Oh, wait, hold on. We might be able to actually get this. There we go. Okay, so let's go like this. Go like this. Perfect. Pick up a grenade. I thought it was a fantasy game. Oh my god. Okay. Never trust Wolfheart with a grenade. That's for sure. Oh, I don't have any more grenades. That's not good. I'm not doing any damage. I don't think I do I have any more grenades left? It says 0 out of 3. I don't think I do. Oh man. Okay. What is this? Please be a grenade. Revivifying bark. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm assuming that doesn't, not something you can use. Like when you die, you use it. I don't know. I don't know. Let's keep going on. This game's kind of trippy. I don't think I can fight anything yet. Need a weapon or something. Well, we can do that. Okay. Not sure what we're doing here. Kick the rocks at it? That's a good idea. If you're curious about the games published by Owlcat, Shadow of the Road is coming soon. I never got around to checking that one out. Wasn't there a demo or something, Slandered? I think you played it. I remember seeing you do something with it. Here we go. That's what I was waiting for. Alright, light attack, heavy attack. Is my stamina moving? I don't know if that is stamina. Oh, wow. Hey, we got some silver. Pick up my bark, pick up this grenade. I like how they let you destroy things in the environment. What? They look like hands. 2 grenades. I really don't. One thing I don't like about, I mean, this is cool so far. Like, it's not a bad game. It's fun for what it is. But the one thing I don't like is that your camera's, you're always like, your head's always moving and it makes you feel like you're drunk. All right, we got Lepidor's diary. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to do that. Should I try throwing a grenade at it? I think I'm going to. I don't know if I can do anything with the diary. Let's throw a grenade at this, even though it's going to waste it. It's probably a good idea to throw grenades at mysterious magical objects, right? How do I use it? R? Alright, here we... Oh, man. Nope, didn't do anything. Okay. Alright. See ya, Slandered. How is it happening that there's no category? I don't know. Twitch doesn't have categories for the future games show. Then I'm assuming they'll have categories for these little demos. Maybe they do. I'm gonna run right through the lava and just see what happens. My HP is not going down. There's an item up there that I missed, but it's okay. I want to fight something right now. Okay, we got that. Oh, here we go. These little scarabs remind me, are they reminding me of a Zelda game? They're reminding me of something. I think it's reminding me of Zelda. I could go back to the beginning and open up that one area, but... Oh, look at this. Oh, we have magic. Whoa. Okay, so look, so I have 2 different spells here, I think. So let's do this one again. That's taking my health, I think. I don't know if that's good. Probably not. Let me click 4 and see what that does. I don't really know what that did. I have no idea. See what happens if I die. Thought that took my health. You can see that that must be a mana bar under the health bar. That's going down when I cast these. These are light stone. No, light stone. I don't know what they are. I got my HP back. All right, y'all. That's gonna be it. It was fun checking these out. That rock climbing game, that was super cool though. That was awesome. This one looks interesting. Just don't really feel like playing it right now. So thank you guys for hanging out as always. Very excited for, I guess the hit game for most of us is Mafia. Looked pretty good, but The Expanse, that's the one to keep an eye on out, and I'll definitely be talking about it on the channel in the future for sure. So thank you guys for hanging out. I will not be live for the Xbox Showcase tomorrow, but I will be keeping an eye on my phone, and when I get home, you know, maybe even go live tomorrow. Yeah, I'm supposed to go live tomorrow night and maybe talk about some of the games, and hopefully we get some RPGs. Yeah, I will. I'll check out the Expanse show and maybe also get the books too. Oh, thanks, Rogue. Appreciate that. Yeah, there's another Expanse game, isn't there? I thought there was. Unless Owlcat's the one that's been working on it the entire time. So the Owlcat game is called The Expanse Osiris Reborn. That's the one that we're keeping an eye on. Can't believe they're making an action RPG. That's crazy. See ya, PD. See ya, Phoenix. Thanks. Telltale game. Yeah, I'm gonna try for a stream tomorrow night, so. Max, thank you for the dono. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night. Enjoy your Saturday evening. Thanks, Anonymous. Thank you, Steven. Karen is great with controller. All right, noted. See you, Zenrest.